Good afternoon. This is Melanie from Growing My Own. Today it's a nice day. It's overcast, no sun. So I'm out in the backyard doing some cleaning up. I already have 3 bags to put to the curb. And I also emptied all of my tomato in containers. This one is also cleaned out. Only these parsley left. I just cut them already, cut them twice already, and they're coming back, and I'm drying them to store. And this cocoa plant, I'm hoping I might get cocoa from it. It's 2 of them, and I'm getting a lot of little suckers. I'm not sure, but it would be nice. It would be a bonus if I get some cocoa. I just plant it because I just like the big leaves. And I also still have some my sweet potato to harvest. These are supposed to be harvested in October, because these were planted in July. So these are some pieces I cut from the original plant and planting these 4 containers. So this is one of the original one, and this in the IKEA box, and I have another set down there. So these are for harvesting at the end of this month. And this potato is just from the potato skin. It was chitin, so I cut off the chit part and plant it and cook the rest. That's what I do with most of them. And this is an apple tree I started indoor in the fall and the winter, but it have like powder with mildew all over it. I'm wondering if I should save it or get rid of it. Call the new ones, as soon as it come up, it spread to it. I also clean up the stable and organize it some more. This is supposed to be Scotch bonnet pepper, but I'm not sure. I think Scotch bonnet was supposed to be like fat and round. Anyway, I'm just watching it and see what it's turned out to be. And these are my carrots I plant in July, the 1st of July. A lot of them look like they're ready to pull, but it's just 2 months. And these are like for 3 months. They say it's ready. And these are some callaloo. I got the seed late, but they're doing their thing. And this is another set of carrots I sowed in August. It have little baby carrots in it, so maybe by the end of September, early October, I can pull those out. This is another set of sweet potatoes I have over here. This is where the red peas was. So they're kind of like spreading out now that the peas is not in it anymore. And I still have some tomatoes over here. Every now and then I come, I see one with a fresh bite on it. I'm just gonna let these hang in here and do their thing. And I put 4 cabbages in here. I have to cut this off. And I'll ready last 2. This one was cut back, and yesterday morning I came out, this one was break right into. So I'm gonna have that one and that one leave. Keeping my finger crossed, and this leek kale, it's broken too. So I'm just gonna leave it and see if it will catch back up. And this long squash, I don't know what's happening with it, but for over a month now, it's been giving me tons of little baby squash. Like I got so many. And every time I think they're finally gonna start growing, you can tell by the amount of blossom. How many squash come on this tree? Lots of squash. And every time I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get some squash, they just die back. Look, these are two and they started to yellow. I don't know if I ever get any squash from this. Look, this is one. This one look long. But I'm not building up my hope anymore. Because all the time the same thing happening. I mean, I'm getting tons of them. But nothing not holding on. And the tree's just growing and growing. Look how far it is. Like it's taking over all of this. I have no idea what to do with it. And this tomato, it was broken off of another tomato tree, and I just stick the piece of the plant in here, and look at it now. It has so much blossom. I'm getting tomatoes. Down here I have like, these look like plum tomato. I don't even remember what tree I take it from. It's getting late in the season, but at least I'll get some of it. Look, there's so much blossom and young ones. It's late, but it's doing its thing. This is where I harvest my Irish potato from. And I cut some little pieces of sweet potato slips and plant it in here. And they're doing their thing. Yep. They start running off in all direction now. Also already cut off some of the tips for cooking. And the other day I was cutting the tips and I noticed it started to have these little buds for blossoming. I don't know, because it's not time for it to start to bear. I don't know if it's because I cut it from the original plant that's maybe supposed to be blossoming now. That's why it's gonna do it too. I still have some purple tomatoes. Oh, the tree was lying on the ground and like almost like just give up on it. But look, I tied up the other day and gave it some fertilizer. It's producing a lot more tomatoes. Maybe the smaller one will make it before it gets cold, but the larger one. And my okras, they're treating me so good. I can come out every day and cut at least one from each plant daily. And there's some more over here. This is the first time I'm planting okra and I'm so proud of myself. This one I'm gonna cut tomorrow. I don't wait till they get to the full size. I cut them when they're young. And this is my black eyed peas. I passed my 4 pints and starting another pint battle. So I have 4 pints in the freezer. And the okra, I have a large freezer bag full in the freezer already. Yep. And this empty spot in the pepper bed is where I pull out all of those peppers that were going bad. So it does make sense I keep it in there. So I just pull out the 2 plants because I don't know, they're rotting on the tree before you even get to them. They have worms in them. But I still have a lot of spicy pepper. I don't know what the name of these, but I'm getting so much of them. I have 2 large Ziploc bags in the freezer. I have a lot just on the kitchen table. I have some out here on the table, the patio table. And like one tree gives so much. I wish I have somebody close by to come and take some of them. Oh, this is my sorrel tree. I don't know if it's gonna bear anything before it's get colder. I keep checking every day to see if there's any little bud coming up in it, any indication of blossom. I don't know. Never planted it before, but we'll see. Here's another one of my cabbage in another garden, and it's been eaten by cabbage worms. I put some diatomaceous earth on it. Hopefully that will stop them. You can see this one was eaten right back. Just gonna watch and see what's gonna happen. And my eggplants tree, they're really producing for me this year. Oh, I missed this one in here. They're really producing. I'm getting so much eggplants now. I can come out every day and pick a handful. And there my butter squash. That's the mother one. That's the first one. This is one that just recently started. And it's not ready because I keep doing the fingernail test. And my fingernail keep poking in it. So I guess it's not ready. So when the skin is hard and you can't poke your fingernail in, that's when it's ready. And I also have two more here. And another one here. And on this other plant over here, I have two more. One here and one here. And there's one inside the bed. And the way I get these seeds, I bought the winter squash in the supermarket just to get the seed. I look for the smallest one and purchase it and save the seed and plant them. And look how many I'm getting now. Oh, this is my pride and joy. My Jamaica pumpkin. Finally, it started off late, but it's like maybe 2 or 3 weeks and it just blow up. And there's the other one. Yeah, I've got a half pumpkin. These are way still too young though. And I still have about 5 of these little baby ones coming up all over now. That size, and there's a lot that is just starting up. I know those are not gonna make it, but these one, at the speed of that, the rate at which they are going, maybe I'll get even some young ones. Can still cook. Yes, I'm having a mystery with this corn, especially this one. I have no idea what's happening to it. I'm getting, like, I have a main one, then I'm getting 2 small ones coming out of the same area. And from the big corn, I'm getting a small one growing out of it. So can somebody tell me what is happening here? Like, I'm getting 4 corn from the same stem. I don't know if that's natural. I've never seen that before. And we still have another small one on the side. Yeah, so these are the corns I plant at the end of July, because the other set I planted wasn't doing anything. And here's another one. I have this one and another small one growing out of it. And this is another one. I have the big one and a small one growing out of it. Yeah. Otherwise, they're doing okay. This is my one and only watermelon. I planted it really late. It was planted with the corn. Same day I planted the corn at the end of June. It had 3 on it. One was cut off by the guy who cut the lawn. One fell off and this one survived. So I'm just monitoring it and hope it make it to maturity. I have one little broccoli tree here still struggling. I picked the big one, but I'm still getting my little half shoots. I might just leave these and let them go to seed. I already harvest all of these pepper and there are more coming. At least these are not going bad like those in the bed. This raspberry tree has truly taken over this whole area in the backyard, and it started to send up new shoots here, and here's another one here. So I'm gonna put an ad on KGG or Niagara Marketplace and ask anybody if they want raspberry plant to just come and get it for free. These are brand new ones that's coming up. Oh my gosh, this whole area of the garden, it's raspberry. These banana pepper, they grow so fast. I just harvest a lot and look at this. What do you do with banana pepper? I have no idea how to use them. I'm just storing them up inside and giving them away. I have another plant inside here somewhere. My chili pepper, trying to make it. This is something I always want in my garden, a rhubarb plant. So I went to a friend's house the other day and she had it. So I took a bunch of it and I put one here, another one, and I have another one in a container on the other side. I know these will come back up in the spring. I've always wanted a rhubarb plant in my garden. Now I have 3. Hello, so this is it for now from Melanie from Growing My Own. Hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, bye.